Good evening, guys. Welcome to your favorite sports YouTube channel. This is Football Insights, and I'm Kida Junior. I want to urge you to subscribe to the channel and then to like all our posted videos. I would also want you to turn on the post notification so that anytime we post a video, you'll be the first to be notified. So yes, today we are here with what might be the last preview on the Champions League games, Champions League final. A very big one, of course, the biggest game of the season for the two clubs, undoubtedly. And this is going to be between Manchester City and Inter Milan in Istanbul. And this game is promising to be a very great one, of course, because we look at Manchester City beating the likes of RB Leipzig, beating Bayern Munich, beating Real Madrid, the defending champions of the Champions League, to reach the finals. And you see the likes of Inter Milan beating AC Milan, who beat Napoli, beating Benfica, and also reaching the final. And so you see that game is going to be a very promising one, of course. You look at talent from Manchester City like Erling Braut Haaland, you look at Kevin De Bruyne, you look at Bernardo Silva, you see Rodri, you see Manuel Akanji, Ederson Moraes, you see Kyle Walker, putting up very impressive performances in the previous games, and you know it's going to be a very great one, of course. Hakan Calhanoglu from Inter Milan, Henrik Mkhitaryan, Milan Skriniar, Denzel Dumfries, all of these guys, Edin Dzeko, Lautaro Martinez. You look at all these names, all these big names, and you realize that the game is going to be a very promising one, of course, because undoubtedly, like I said earlier, it's the biggest game of the season for the two sides. And Pep Guardiola's side is chasing the Champions League for the second time because they lost in a final to Chelsea in 2021, which was very unfortunate for them because they had really fought for the title as well. And Inzaghi's side, which is Inter Milan, will look to win the Champions League again since they did in 2010 under Jose Mourinho. They have very high hopes of clinching the title with the saying that they've got the experience, but you know, it always doesn't really matter about the experience. And so, like the saying goes, may the best team win. And so we look at the team news tomorrow, and we see the only setbacks in Manchester City to be Benjamin Mendy. Yes, apparently Benjamin Mendy is the only guy who is supposed to miss the game because he has been suspended, because he has been entangled with some few court cases. Aside that, Manchester City is set to have their whole squad present and ready for the game. Kyle Walker, the English international, it's a very big doubt, but it's a doubt for the game. He has a problem with his back. He has back pains. But I think for the most important game of the season, which is the last one, of course, Pep Guardiola wouldn't risk playing or putting back the Englishman into the team to get the team to win the Champions League. And so coming into this game, I think Manchester City look prepared and are favorites to win, like most sports analysts are saying, because coming back from second place to win the title, the Premier League title from Arsenal, is a very huge boost. And then over the weekend, they won the FA Cup also in a 2-1 win against their rivals Manchester United to make it a double for them. And so they are looking forward to win the Champions League in addition to clinch the treble for this season. Also, Inzaghi's men are coming into this game with a Supercoppa Italia trophy, which has already been bagged. Lautaro Martinez and the likes of the boys, Hakan Calhanoglu, as I always mention, that guy is very instrumental in the midfield of Inter Milan. And so they bagged the Supercoppa Italia this season, and they are looking to tee up the second one, which is the Champions League, to make it a double. And so the two teams are really going to fight for this trophy. Inter Milan are supposed to have everyone available for the game because, you know, Inzaghi's side, they've really done well this season, even though their performance in the league has not been really promising. Winning the Coppa Italia and reaching the Champions League final is a very great achievement for them, and I think that they have to be really proud of that, and they have to make their fans proud by trying to win. And so the predicted lineups for Manchester City, we have Ederson in the post with a 3-2-4-1 formation. We have Kyle Walker, we have Ruben Diaz, we have Manuel Akanji, John Stones, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Grealish, and of course the Norwegian Erling Braut Haaland in the front. Then we have Inter with their normal 3-5-2 formation with Onana, with Damian, with Asevi. We have Alexandro Bastoni, Denzel Dumfries, Nicolo Barella, Henrik Mkhitaryan, Hakan Calhanoglu, Dimarco, Lautaro Martinez, and Edin Dzeko with Romelu Lukaku on the bench as well. He's a super sub. Yes, Romelu Lukaku is going to come from the bench as predicted by SofaScore. And so, yes, we want to see how this game folds out. And personally, I think that Manchester City look emotionally prepared for this game. It was something that was not really expected of them, because coming down from RB Leipzig, they met Bayern Munich, and a lot of us thought they were going to fall to Bayern Munich because Bayern were very familiar with the Champions League, and then Bayern were very good players of the Champions League, and all those things that were said. But you come to realize that the Manchester City players really need this title. They look really focused and they really want to clinch this title, because this has not been the first time they've been disappointed in the final. And so I think they really want to get hold of this title, and so it is not going to be easy. And so I think Inter Milan also stand in a position to win, because emotionally they have also won the Supercoppa Italiana, and they are coming into this one as champions already, looking to bag a double, because they could not secure the league like they did 2 seasons ago. But they are looking to bag a double. And so I think that Inter Milan are also very, very ready and focused to win this one. And so going into tomorrow, I think Pep Guardiola made some statements before, like he always does, praising Inzaghi and the team for their good work and for all that. But Inzaghi also made reverse statements praising Pep Guardiola and saying a whole lot of things about Guardiola and his Manchester City team. And we are about to find that out tomorrow in Istanbul when the final unfolds, because this game is really going to give us a lot. From there, we want to take, this is not usual, but we want to take a little advice from some tipsters. And so we see Code Mickey. I don't know if you follow Code Mickey, but Code Mickey says that it's a very straight win for Manchester City, since they have been on fire for the whole season. And so he thinks that it is a very straight win for Manchester City. Even though some people do not agree that Manchester City can win this, I personally also think that so far as you beat Real Madrid in the Champions League, you are eligible to win the Champions League trophy, because the defending Champions League title contenders, who are Real Madrid, have been very good in the previous years in the Champions League, and they are termed the team of the Champions League. And so if you are able to beat Real Madrid in the Champions League, I think it is a big boost for Manchester City to win. And I'm tipping Manchester City to win, not only because they beat Real Madrid, but I think Haaland deserves this. Kevin De Bruyne deserves this. There are a lot of players who have played beautiful football all their lives, and they deserve this Champions League trophy. The likes of Bernardo Silva, the likes of Riyad Mahrez, put up very spectacular performances over the years, and I think that they really deserve the Champions League trophy. Not to rule out Inter Milan, I think they stand in a position to also win this trophy, because Inter Milan have been very good this season. Even though they were not performing at top level in the league, they have had a very bright Champions League campaign. Because playing against Benfica, I really thought Benfica was going to destroy this Inter Milan team, because of the way Benfica played their games coming into the quarterfinal. The way Benfica was playing, I thought Benfica was going to take them out. Going on, they met AC Milan, and I thought, this was a rivalry, and so it was going to be very easy for AC Milan. But Inter Milan have stood their ground, and here they are in the final. So I think that they deserve to win. Both teams deserve to win, but may the best team win. I'm Kida Junior once again, and this is Football Insights. This is all we have for you today. Looking forward to the very biggest game of the season. We will bring you live feed tomorrow from Simpa Hall in UEW, and so we will urge you to like this channel, to subscribe, and to turn on the post notification button, so that you'll be notified anytime we post a video. See you after the Champions League has been won by whoever. May the best team win. Thank you. Bye.